if you've been keeping up with my videos, you would have seen that when I installed the quick release latch here, that I accidentally scratched up my Plasti Dip eyelids here. Those are always just a temporary thing, just to see how I liked them, and I did like them, and I missed them. So I'm gonna go ahead and install some real ones today. Now, I was gonna get the ones from NIA. But when I went to their website, the option to put in custom code, paint codes wasn't there, and they only had 2 preset colors, and I didn't want to like pay a whole bunch of extra money for the colors I don't want, or the colors I'm going to just cover up. So I looked on eBay, and I found King Fiber actually had some fiberglass ones. They're a little bit different in design, whereas the NIAs actually come down across the front. The King Fiber ones only wrap across the top. So here's what it looks like after you've wrapped it with vinyl. Otherwise, it's primered gray. It does need a little bit of sanding to get out any rough spots, and there were a few little pits I had to fill in. You can see the fiberglass weave on the back. It's pretty nice and smooth. It's not going to scratch up anything. I've got the mounting tape from the auto store for molding. You have to go to the auto store, because if you go to Home Depot, they're only going to have the wide tape. So go to the auto store and you can get the narrower one that you can fit around the curves and stuff like this. Also, when you put the tape on here, try not to have any gaps between the pieces, because you don't want any water to get in underneath of here. But here you go. Here's what the fitment looks like. And as you can see, it just covers across the top, doesn't come down across the front at all. And I'm actually fine with that. My friend has the NIA ones, and he feels like it actually kind of blocks his headlights a little bit too much at night when he drives. And these actually look pretty good. I've already done some test fitment with the hood down, and they look good. So I'm going to go ahead and do the install. Now, much like when we did the duckbill spoiler install, I'm going to peel back the edge of the tape here just so it sticks out a little bit on these 3 pieces, and then set it in place, and then peel the backing off, and then press it down. So, but first, I'm going to go ahead and clean this area off with rubbing alcohol. Alright, so I thoroughly cleaned the area off with alcohol, and as you can see, I've actually peeled back the edges of the tape and folded it over on the 3 pieces that I have here, and then set this into place. So it's not going to move. And before I peel this off, I actually went ahead and set the other piece in place, just to make sure that they're going to sit the same way, or that they can sit the same way, because it is fiberglass, so there might be some differences. So I wanted to make sure that I have it positioned just right so that it matches the other headlight there, and it does. So I'm just going to just do a quick one last check. Also, as you can see here, I did take the rubber out and fold it underneath. That way it's just not going to get in my way as I do this. Alright, so I think I'm pretty happy with that positioning. I'm going to go ahead and peel back on the tape up here first. Press down at the same time. Great, so then just do the same thing on this side. Peel it back, press it into place. And then finally, the bottom piece. So make sure you're pulling at at an angle, kind of like this, and go slow. If you feel like it's getting stuck, don't pull too fast, otherwise, or too hard, because you don't want this to tear. Otherwise, you're going to be screwed. It should just come right out. See, got a little bit of resistance there, so I'm going to just carefully keep going until I get to the end, and then press it down. Great. So that's basically it. I'm going to go ahead, do the other side, and then I'm actually going to come in with a heat gun, because it is a little bit cold. Give it a little bit of heat and press down on this to make sure that it's actually going to be very secure. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the camera for now, do that, and then I'll show you what it looks like completely. So they look really good. The fitment was good. I had minimal prep work to get it ready for me to wrap it or paint it if that's what you want to do. I mean, I did have the little issue where this side was a little bit taller than the other side, but I just took a ruler with an X-Acto blade and just kept scoring it over and over again till I was about halfway through, And then I just took a pair of snips and then snipped slowly across the scoring, and it just basically snapped right there, and then sanded it off, and it turned out really nice. So now if you do get these and you get them painted, make sure you give them a lot of clear coat, because unfortunately you can see my bumper right here, like I'm missing clear coat just from rocks hitting it. That's the main reason why I have the hood wrapped right now. It's because there's already like scratches and rust I had to repair because of the rocks in the road in Maryland are horrible. So now if you don't decide to paint this and you decide to wrap it, make sure you get a thick vinyl. The reason why I got the this 3D carbon fiber vinyl, aside from the way it looks, is that this is really thick and it'll hold up to a lot of abuse, more than the previous vinyl that I had on the hood. So here's what it looks like again from the front. Alright, thank you for watching.